Thank you. Good evening. Very quiet crowd. How we doing? Very humid out there. Hope you're enjoying the air conditioning. Welcome. On behalf of the coaches and the entire athletic department, I would like to welcome everyone to our senior athletics ceremony. Please stand and welcome Julia Walksmith as she will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you, Julia. Amazing. I'd be remiss if I did not thank some very important people tonight before we get started. I'd like to thank the Board of Education and our central administration for all their support. Dr. Senimore is here. We'd like to thank our superintendent. He's right in the back. Thank you, Dr. C. I really appreciate that we have so much support from the top, because everything we use, equipment, supplies, busing, that's all the support. We've added teams, and they're always there. We pretty much don't hear no when we're trying to build our athletic program, so we really appreciate that. We'd like to thank all our booster clubs and team moms and dads for the continuous support. You're a vital part of our program. We need you, and we thank you. Thank you to our high school administration. Special thanks to Principal Mike Moran, who seems to be at a sporting event every day. We appreciate Mr. Moran and the entire high school administration's support. I'd like to thank the parents for all of the support that you've shown to your children, and the coaches and the athletic program at Connetquot High School. You've gone above and beyond, not only for your own child, but I've seen you, so many of you, cheering and supporting other children, other athletes as a whole, and supporting the team, not just your son or daughter. Parenting is certainly not easy, especially in the world of athletics. But when you look at what your son or daughter has become, please realize you've done really well, and you're to be commended. Great job. Athletes, how about a round of applause for your parents? I'd like to thank all our chaperones, our security, our custodian, all our grounds. Special thanks to Ms. Unterweiser, Mr. Piscatelli. Where are you guys? Put your hands up. These are our athletic coordinators that do so much and help me out in every which way. And certainly to the coaches and to Renee, our athletic trainer, I want to express my sincere appreciation for the commitment you have shown to these student athletes and to thank you for the invaluable role that you've played in their athletic experience during their time at Connetquot High School. Your time, dedication, and sacrifice is appreciated by all of us. Year in and year out, you're the backbone and you provide the consistency for our program, always preparing and giving the athletes the best chance to succeed. You are in the trenches every day. You care about kids more than sports and winning, and you understand your responsibility to provide an outstanding process and experience for your own student athletes. And you sacrifice time away from your own children to help the Connetquot athletes become better people. I'm proud of you. I thank you. I appreciate you. How about a round of applause for our coaches? And a special thanks to the real athletic directors, Miss Lucilia O'Connor and Lenore Knudsen, who do everything for us. Come on up, ladies. I really would be lost without them. I appreciate them greatly. And we are here to recognize and honor our senior varsity student athletes who have given so much of their time, effort, and energy to the program. They are to be commended for their dedication and commitment to Connetquot athletics for the last 4 years. This particular group of seniors, without question, will go down as one of the most outstanding senior classes ever. 36 seniors will go on to play college athletics, including 7 at the Division I level, which is staggering. This year, 18 school records were broken. 25 out of 29 teams went to the playoffs or had individual players qualify for postseason play. This senior class won 9 league championships. Girls spring track just won a county championship. And even though tonight is about the individual awards, I'm just giving a quick summary. All of the individual team celebrations happen at their own end-of-the-year ceremonies. Besides spring track, girls basketball made the playoffs in a long, long time. That was a heck of a season. Girls lacrosse and boys and girls tennis had their highest finishes in program history. Later in the program, you'll hear about numerous individual division and county champions, as well as our state qualifiers. What may be most impressive is we did this all while 594 of our athletes maintained a 90 average or better, and we had 19 teams qualify as New York State Scholar Athlete teams. I'm also pretty amazing. I am also extremely proud to say our athletes and coaches accomplished all this with class, outstanding sportsmanship, and humility. Anyone in the coaching business will tell you something this amazing cannot be accomplished without great senior leadership and outstanding senior athletes. We cannot recognize every senior in the room tonight with a special award, but I will tell you again, as a group, you'll go down as one of the most highly accomplished athletic senior classes ever to attend Connetquot High School. I'm going to do something a little different this year. The night can get a little long. We do ask our scholarship presenters and our coaches to be concise. So I'm going to do something I would normally do at the end now, while I have your attention. And then at the end, we'll say goodnight. We'll be on our way. One of the most important things that still resonates with me always is something that Teddy Roosevelt wrote, and it's called The Critic. So just amuse me while I read this. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or woman, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends him or herself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he or she fails, at least they fail while daring greatly, so that his or her place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. This year, every one of you has had the courage to get in the arena. You've had the courage to dare to be great, and you have failed and you have triumphed. You've strived for excellence and achieved it built by a habit and with a tenacity of purpose, and because of all of this, you have left with a foundation of positive characteristics and skills that will help you be incredibly successful in the most important game. That's the game of life. So congratulations to all of you for daring and doing and being, and you will never live with those timid souls, the critics. And that's why you're going to go on to do great things. Congratulations to this outstanding class. Just quick, very briefly about the awards. I'd like to thank the coaches, the various community organizations and families for sponsoring the awards and who took part in selecting today's winners. It was an extremely difficult task as there were so many worthy candidates. In a class this large with so many outstanding athletes, it's hard to choose winners in each category. Our awards committee did an outstanding job. We're in there for hours. It's unbelievable, athletes, to see your coaches advocate for you. Coaches who are great friends start yelling at each other. That's a good thing because they care about you, and they did an amazing job. So we appreciate the awards process and the awards system. Our first award is going to be the Service Award, and I'm going to call up legendary basketball coach, legendary teacher, T-Bird Hall of Famer, Bob Drizel, to present this award. By the way, while Bob's coming up, a couple of reminders. Please take your time and be careful on the steps. It's dark, especially if you're wearing heels. If your son or daughter gets announced, come right up with your camera, be ready. We'll get a picture and then we'll move just to kind of keep it moving. And our presenters are going to call the next person right off the podium. And with him is another legendary basketball coach, Kyle Black.
Sorry I took so long to get here, but I'm old. Again, the purpose of tonight, very obviously, is to recognize the Connetquot athletes of this year, 23-24. But for a moment, we're going to recognize a person whose involvement in Connetquot sports transcends this one year and who has a rather lengthy and a deep Connetquot history. Keith Cusmano has achieved one name fame. He is Coos. To the point where new coaches who come in, when I said, I ask them if they know Coos' name, they don't know his name. They know Coos, and that's it. Very quickly, Coos graduated in '76, went to college, returned, bought a house in Connetquot, settled in the district, married his wife, a Connetquot graduate. After a while here, he decided he wanted to be involved in Connetquot sports and chose the sport that he liked the most, and that was basketball. He became a volunteer coach. The year was 1984. Today, in the year 2024, that's 40 years, he has decided to retire. I don't know how you retire from a volunteer job, but he's going to do that. And during those 40 years, he worked with 5 coaches. Coach Black's one, Coach Ryan's in the back here also. He was a significant member, a significant part of winning 300 games, multiple league championships, 1 county finalist, and very more important than anything else, he also participated in over 2,000 practices. And that's where players get better. That's where teaching takes place. But just on a side, when the season was over, he ended up taking his summer vacation days to transport our teams to various team camps. During that time, he was chosen by the Suffolk County Basketball Coaches Association as the Assistant Coach of the Year. He won that award once. He was nominated 3 times. He didn't win the other 2 times because you're only allowed to win it once. He was nominated by other coaches besides myself. And here's an award I don't think they give out anymore. And also during this time, the Connetquot Board of Education chose him as the Citizen of the Year for his magnanimous work throughout the district. But those are statistics. Those are just awards. They do not reveal the true impact of this man. And it should come as no surprise that in 40 years, life happened. And beyond the player getting injured, serious events happened to our players and even within our family. Well, Coos was always there. You could always count on him. Again, his magnanimous nature, he always put others before himself. You would be hard-pressed to this day to find anybody who has a bad word to say about Coos other than referees. If success is to be judged by the enduring and the lasting and the positive impact a person can make on others, or a teacher can make on his students and a coach on his players, Coos sits at the top of this pyramid of success. He's going to take a long walk out here now. Ladies and gentlemen, a true Connetquot success story, Keith Cusmano.
Thank you very much. I don't have any written down, but I got 40 years of memories right here. First off, I'd like to thank all the athletic directors, Pete, and all the other 40 years of athletic directors, the Board of Education, for approving me to do it every year. The other person that I'd like to thank, she is a graduate. We're married 40 years. She let me follow my passion. My wife, Diane. Thank you. And Bob said wins, losses, that didn't mean anything to me. I wanted to take those young boys and make them young men. Teach them life experience. Let them know what they did. And I was lucky enough that I played here, so I could tell them what it was to be here. Okay? Now through all this, I get knocks at my door all the time, former players coming back. So I know it worked. We've got guys that graduated that are firemen, policemen, teachers, and one that just graduated is going to be an orthopedic surgeon. So it worked, okay? And the best thing that I could tell them was, no, look at that guy next to you, and he's going to be your friend for life, okay? And you make friends and memories. And the one memory that I'll never forget this year, we had a manager by the name of Julius. He came to practice every single day, did whatever we wanted. He loved basketball. We'd be coaching, and he'd be shooting on the side. So I went to Coach Ryan. I said, Ryan, we're going to play our last game, senior night. His parents are going to be here. Why don't we suit this kid up and get him in a game? We're playing Bayshore, the eventual county champion. The Bayshore coach, I went over to him. I said, Kenny, we're going to do this. And Kenny goes, well, if you guys are beating us, I don't really want you to put the kid in the game. I said, don't worry. You'll beat us. It'll be okay. 2 minutes to go in the game. Horn sounds, here comes Julius, okay? Gets in the game. He doesn't know where the plays are. He doesn't know where to go, whatever. We told him, Julius, go stand over there. We're going to get you the ball. Well, have it this way, and I don't know how it happened, but we threw Julius the ball in the corner. He's behind the three-point line. He took one dribble, threw it up, nothing but net. Okay? He's standing there. Yeah, Jim, it goes crazy. The other team goes crazy. Come back down again. Julius, go to the top of the key. We're going to throw you the ball again. Gave it to him again. He hit another three. And then he hit another jump shot. Okay? And that, to me, is worth every day that I coach, because that's a memory that every guy that was in that gym and every guy on that team will never forget. And a couple of memories, I got former players sitting out there that came tonight. And one of them happens to be my nephew. And then we got players that I coached, and then I got the fortunate to coach their sons. I guess I've been here too long. Thank you very much.
Just a note, everybody who wins a special award will receive a plaque from us. We have customized gold plates. Hopefully they're going to be in by Monday. We will call those individual students down, and we will put the gold plate on your plaque. Next, I'd just like to mention, we had two outstanding Guy Delacave Award winners that will be honored at Villa Lombardi's 9 a.m. this Sunday at a really nice brunch. The Delacave is named after Guy Delacave, who was Mark Delacave's father. Mark was the AD here before me. And it's basically the best male and female everything from each school. So every school has two, and it has to be somebody who's well-rounded, a good athlete, good academically, embodies everything that high school athletics is supposed to be. We will not bring them up now because they will be honored Sunday, but I just want to mention our winners. Congratulations to Tristan Weingarten and Ava Catania. Congratulations, and we'll see you Sunday. The food's good. Next is our Gold Key Award winners. And what we'll do is they'll come up, we'll give them a plaque, and there's quite a few of them. So we'll have them move to the stage on the bottom where we can take a picture. And if you can, just hold your applause to the end. So as soon as I announce your name, come up, and again, be careful on the stairs. Rihanna Anderson. By the way, the Gold Key Award, for those of you who do not know, I should explain it. It means that you've played in 8 out of a possible 9 varsity seasons, grade 10 through 12. Okay, so you have 8 varsity letters or more. So next is Daniel Avila, Greg Baldinucci, Isabel Barr. And these were all winter track, spring track, and cross-country athletes so far. We have Lara Booth Alam, who is swimming and track, winter and spring. Tim Campbell, who just qualified for the States in the discus. Way to go, Tim. Ava Catania, our Delacave winner. Come on up, Ava. Field hockey, winter track, spring track. Tim was track across the board. Bishal Das, boys cross country, winter track, spring track. Pat Doyle, boys cross country, boys winter track, spring track. Morgan Gibbons, some soccer, girls basketball, and unified basketball as well. Christian Capesna, cross country, winter track, spring track. Matt Kuchma, football, winter track, spring track. And lacrosse. Jordan Manning, girls spring track, winter track, cross country. Andrew Murata, track across the board, and his brother Nick Murata. Boys cross country, boys winter track, spring track. Marissa McDougall, Megan McDougall, and Mason Merlino, all, again, track. We have a saying here, track never rests. Track never rests. These kids, and the minute the season's over, we have our informal off-season workouts. These kids work so hard, and that's why track's so successful. Sienna Perez, varsity girls soccer, winter track, spring track. Tom Salazzo, football, boys winter track, and spring track. And Juliana Waxmuth, girls spring track, varsity girls winter track, and girls soccer. Did I leave anyone out? Any other gold keys? Congratulations to our gold key winners. There you go. Thank you so much. And now we're going to move to our scholarships. And again, thank you to the benefactors for all you do in helping these kids out and get a great start in college or whatever their next endeavor is. So our first scholarship is the Angels on the Field Memorial Scholarship, presented by Kathy Barisi and Tammy Giles. Come on up. All right.
Hi, everybody. The Angels on the Field Scholarship is in honor of our sons. It was Stan Hartnett, Jason Giles, Tammy's son, and my son, Ryan Barisi. 15 years ago, Connetquot lost 3 lacrosse players all in 1 year, and the scholarship is in their memory. So when we're looking for the right people, the right kids to give it to, we kind of look for things that, like, were important to our kids, were important to us and his families. Hard workers. Number one, they have to love lacrosse, love it, because it's fun. Love the team aspect, working together as a team. Get that whole point of being there for each other. And a hard worker. That's really what we look for each year. This is going to be our last year, so I am going to speak a little longer, sorry. Because it's our last year too, we decided we had 2 people that we just couldn't decide from because each one of them spoke to us. So there's going to be 2 awards tonight. The first one is, you don't have to be a scholar athlete in our minds, but both of them are. The first one is a scholar athlete. He's got the grades, he's got everything. He gets the team spirit, he gets the community, the team concept. One thing when we're reading like the essays, and he says, we win as a team, we lose as a team, we learn as a team. I was like, this kid gets it right there. And then you go on to read, he helps coach the younger kids in lacrosse. He runs clinics for the younger kids. And you keep reading, and he was in the Relay for Life. He volunteers at a children's hospital, and he makes meals for the Ronald McDonald House. And that just got both of us right there. So, go ahead, Tammy.
This year's Angels on the Field winner is going to be Jack Gallows.
No, don't say him yet. One at a time.
Okay. Jack Gallows.
Yep, one more. Okay, all right. I'm not just going to say the name yet. All right, so this second one, also a scholar athlete, hard worker, all-around good kid. And you know, it can tell a lot about a person with how they handle adversity. You know, my father used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. This kid got injured in 11th grade, and in 11th grade in high school, that's a big year, and it's a big year for athletes and sports and all of that. And instead of just, you know, I'm sure he had his time to feel sorry for himself, but he didn't just sit home and, you know, sulk. He didn't miss one practice for his friends. He didn't miss one game for his friends. He was there cheering them on, helping them any way that he could for the whole season. Number one, he's keeping up his grades, doing everything you would want. He's also got a job where he's not afraid to get his hands dirty, a job where he's already working to save money for college, and he took a job that's going to help him in his future career already, and he's not even out of high school yet. He's a good, strong, all-around good kid with a strong work ethic, and that's going to serve him well no matter what he chooses to do in life. So the next one goes to
Connor Fitzgibbon.
Okay, thank you so much. And our next presenter for the Connetquot Track Club Scholarship is Mike Austin. Coach Austin is coach of our girls' spring track, winter track, and cross country. His first championship as a coach.
Okay. Each year, the girls' track team gives out scholarships to honor the three great coaches that have made this team what it is now. Joe Brandy, who started this team back in the 1970s and helped put girls' track on the map of Suffolk County and in New York State. Bill Waring, who's here behind me, who selflessly and humbly used his expertise to craft Connetquot track and field into the team as well-respected and revered. And Jim Crowley, who put his countless hours in both on and off the track to make sure that the team stayed at the forefront of excellence for over 40 years. The four girls we're honoring tonight have spent years working on their craft, putting in the same relentless work, sweat, and grit to put themselves at the top of the county, state, and some of them the country. I want to congratulate Ava Catania, Chloe Young, Julia Walksmith, and Lara Booth Alam. As they're all coming up, I want to point out that every single one of these girls is an individual county champion in their events. So.
Okay. Congratulations again. And parents, as soon as you hear your daughter or son's name called, come right up, get ready for the picture. And now to present the Connetquot Boys Varsity Volleyball Booster Club Athletic Scholarship is our head boys volleyball coach, also a middle school coach, Jess Perry.
I am presenting on behalf of the Connetquot Boys Volleyball Booster Club. The two senior athletes that were chosen have experienced friendships, family, and togetherness while playing Connetquot volleyball. They have learned to never quit, hard work pays off, and they consistently demonstrate selflessness, teamwork, responsibility, and resilience. The love for the game and each other had led them to great success on and off the court. The winners are Bobby Candela and Alex Lidley.
All right, congratulations, Alex and Bobby. And now to present the Connetquot Girls Soccer Booster Club Athletic Scholarship is head girls varsity coach Ryan Kavanaugh. And assistant coach Jen Monahan. You head coaches don't tell us when the assistants are coming. You guys got to let us know.
I dragged her up there. She didn't know. She didn't know until tonight she was coming up. The Girls Soccer Booster Club, run by Miss Diane Mealy and supported by countless parents who donate their time and energy to ensure our players are well taken care of throughout the season. We want to give a big thank you to Miss Mealy and all of our parents who are just, we couldn't do it without you. Each year, they also award two academic athletic scholarships to a player who is in good standing on the team and good standing in the classroom. This year's winners are Morgan Gibbons and Giovanna Mazurvi.
Now to give out the Connetquot Soccer Booster Club Marion Ring Scholarship is Coach John Zimbriski, head varsity boys soccer coach. He will also do the Ryan Kemp Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. On behalf of Mrs. Payne, I don't know if you're here this evening or not. I've not seen you yet, but she runs our Booster Club. On behalf of her, and as Coach Cav said, all the parents who have contributed all the time through over the years supporting the boys program, we appreciate everything you have done for your children. The Connetquot Soccer Booster Club Marion Ring Scholarship. It's in honor of Miss Marion Ring. Many of you have never heard of her. She has a significant contribution to the soccer community in the Connetquot during the 1980s. At that time, Miss Ring and her family were passionate about supporters of soccer. She was a pivotal figure in establishing the girls program. Yes, before that time, Connetquot did not have a girls program. Mrs. Ring was the pioneer of that spirit. To recognize her efforts, Connetquot Boys Soccer Booster Club awards 2 scholarships annually in her name. These scholarships are granted to varsity soccer players who exhibit strong academic performance and are planning to attend either a 2- or 4-year college or accredited vocational or training school. This scholarship aims to support students who not only excel in soccer, but demonstrate commitment to their education and future careers. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your hard work, leadership, and commitment have earned you this recognition. We are incredibly proud of all you have achieved as you move forward in this exciting new phase of your lives. Carry with you the spirit of the pioneering that Mrs. Ring exemplified. I'm pleased to announce the recipients for this year, Ryan Navaz and Trevor Carr. Hang on 2 seconds. We're going to do the other one. We'll do it all together. All right. The next award is the Ryan Kemp Memorial Scholarship. In memory of Ryan, a remarkable young man who passed away in the early 2000s as a high school student athlete. Ryan's legacy is celebrated throughout the scholarship, awarded to graduating seniors who embody a spirit through hard work and character. Ryan was an avid multi-sport athlete with a particular passion for soccer. He exemplifies what it means to be an outstanding teammate, consistently displaying a positive and energetic attitude, boundless enthusiasm, and unwavering support and encouragement for his peers, both on and off the field. His infectious smile, humor, and uplifting presence were hallmarks of his character. This scholarship not only honors Ryan's memory, but we encourage the students to reflect on the values of teamwork and camaraderie that are so important to him. It is with great pride that I announce the winners of this year's Ryan Kemp Memorial Scholarship to Zach Walter and Robert Herrera.
Congratulations, fellas. And now to present the Connetquot Touchdown Club Scholarship, Jason Piakorski and Mike Konsovich, head coach of the varsity football team.
Good evening. Connetquot Touchdown Club Scholarship goes to those senior players who have fulfilled the necessary requirements to start at the beginning of their high school career as a freshman. They are also asked what being a Thunderbird football player has meant to them. Unanimously, all the winners said family. With that, I'd like Coach Konsovich to announce our winners.
Thank you, Jay. Before I announce the winners, on behalf of the coaches, we want to thank three people. I know that Pete already thanked them, but Lucilia, Lenore, two of the best secretaries you could find as coaches. We appreciate you guys. It's, it could be, this is the only time I'm talking, so that's why I'm going to say it now, but it could be like budgeting, scheduling, bus, and I always reach out to them in the morning. I must text them all the time. They're always great people. And our athletic director, Pete, who is a phenomenal athletic director. I've been coaching for 26 years. I know I don't look like I have been coaching for 26 years, but I have, and this guy's been the best, no matter what we ask for, what we want, so we want to thank you guys. Appreciate it. Our four scholarship winners, when I call you up, come on up. The first one, I love this kid, great individual, Rich DeRobertis. Big Richie. The next one, very smart kid, did an internship in the University of Indiana, so he missed some football in the summer, but he came back real quick, and that's Matt Kuchma. Our next one, who overcame a lot of adversity, playing college football at St. John Fisher, and that's Michael Galante. And our last one, I had this student in fifth grade. Only time in my life that a fifth grader was taller than me. It was amazing. And his grandfather, who I love that guy, was a legend in Connetquot. He used to take pictures, and he always would come and take pictures of our class. And I kid you not, Joe was always standing next to me. So it looked like I was standing in a hole. I really wasn't. And that's Joe Maniaci.
Congratulations. Our next scholarship will be presented from representing Connetquot United, Mr. Jeff Stephenson. By the way, while Mr. Stephenson's coming up, Mr. Moran did arrive. He was a little late, noted. We did thank him, but he is in the house. And also, I'd like to thank Assistant Superintendent Ms. Poppy. She is here supporting us as usual, so we appreciate that. You were thanked earlier, but we're punctual in athletics. We start 6 o'clock. We rolled. All right.
Hello, everyone. I am proud to announce the recipient of our Connetquot United Soccer Club Scholarship. I am privileged to have personally coached this young man the last few years. He is the poster child for being a teammate, positivity, and anything that you're looking for in a player that you would like on your team. Carl Xantis, please step up.
Okay, I apologize. Mr. Moran was on time. All right, sorry about that. And now to present the Connetquot Youth Association Baseball Softball Scholarship, Tom Catteridge. He will also do the Connetquot Youth Association Baseball Softball Peter Rins Memorial Scholarship.
That's all right, three. Yeah, we got three. That's okay. All right. First of all, congratulations to all the class of 2024. So tonight, Connetquot Youth Association is proud to continue our tradition of awarding scholarships to deserving students of the Connetquot High School District who have played or volunteered within our league and supporting our community. The following award winners are congratulated on their graduation, and we wish them the best that life has to offer as they prepare for the next chapter in their life. I'll announce the three winners, and they can all come up. For the Baseball Scholarship 2024 winner, Robert Candela. For the 2024 Peter Rins Scholarship goes to Kevin Tiefelt. And for the Ron Reese Scholarship goes to Richard D. Robertus.
Thanks, Tom. And now to present the Connetquot Youth Football and Cheer Organization Scholarship, Rob Linham, Mary Pierkowski, and Haley DeMott.
Good evening. Connetquot Youth Football and Cheer has been around since 2005. This award is focused around volunteering their time in the community and giving back. This year's CYFO scholarship is awarded to Maura Galvin.
Now to present the Jesse Torborg Field of Dreams Varsity Baseball Scholarships, Mr. and Mrs. Torborg.
Hello, everyone. Before I begin, I'd like to congratulate Coach Berger and the entire T-Bird baseball program, JV and varsity. They had a great season. It's very hard to come in first place and be the #1 seed in the county playoffs. And sometimes things don't finish the way you want, but still a great season. And welcome back, Coach Berger. We started our foundation 6 years ago in memory of our son, Jesse Torborg, who passed away in November of 2018. Jesse was an outstanding athlete for Connetquot. He got drafted twice by Major League Baseball, played some minor league ball, and when he signed his contract, he told us he wanted to, if he made it to the bigs, he would want to give back to the Connetquot program, and that's why we started this Foundation. We look for outstanding athletes, also as outstanding students, and I think we picked a couple of good ones this year. So in this year's Field of Dreams football scholarship goes to Ryan Shannon. Big boy. Right. And this year's Field of Dreams baseball scholarship goes to Ryan Kendall.
Two good ones is right. Next, to present the Jim Crowley Senior Tennis Scholarship is Coach Ryan Kavanaugh, who's also head coach of our boys tennis team, and they're just finishing the best spring, I think in school history, ever in school history. So that's good news. As I mentioned earlier, we're getting better each year.
I also want to point out that the girls, coached by Amy Cohen, had their best season in school history as well. The tennis program is completely booming, and it's incredible to be a part of. I just wanted to say it again. Amy's sitting next to me. The Jim Crowley Senior Scholarship, established 8 years ago, stands as a tribute to a former Connetquot tennis coach who fervently believed in nurturing well-rounded athletes. His vision encompassed not only athletic prowess, but also academic excellence, team commitment, and community engagement. In collaboration with the Apex Tennis Academy, we award 2 tennis players each year who embody these principles. Recipients of the Jim Crowley Senior Scholarship are exemplary members of the school and tennis team. Their dedication to their studies, their unwavering commitment to their teammates, and their active involvement in contributing to teach the young tennis players of Connetquot through as student teachers in our camps throughout the year. Sharing their passion for tennis and inspiring the next generation of athletes. In honoring Jim Crowley Sr.'s legacy, this scholarship recognizes the importance of supporting outstanding student athletes. We continue to uphold his belief in the transformative power of sportsmanship, teamwork, and giving back. Our 2 winners this year are Katarina Soma and Brandon Ziegler.
What's really great is all the athletes winning scholarships tonight have decided to give the money back to their parents. How cool is that? Well deserved after all the money they've spent on you. Good plan. And now to present our Lady Lacrosse Booster Club Athletic Scholarship, Kerry Van Kalmouth and Renee Elliott. Sorry about that. Is Renee coming? Okay. No, Renee, it's all right.
Good evening. The Lady Lacrosse Booster Club was started last April to help support the Connetquot girls varsity lacrosse players. One of our goals was to create the scholarships we are awarding tonight. We have 2 recipients that are equally deserving of this award who continuously exemplify every quality of what it means to be a T-Bird. The 2 recipients of the Lady Lacrosse Booster Club Scholarship demonstrate well-rounded personalities and a willingness to contribute to the community through their ongoing resilience, perseverance, passion, and commitment. I'm very proud and excited to give the 2 scholarships to Bella Montori and Jana Weltner.
And now to present the Long Island Futsal Scholarship, John Zabriskie and Ryan Kavanaugh. By the way, as they come up, I'd like to give a shout out to our varsity lacrosse coach, Brett Jaffairs. He designed the new backdrops. We're very happy. Kids are thrilled. They love this. Great design. Lacrosse always has the best gear, and it shows. Thanks, Coach.
I've been chosen to read. Cav usually gets a little long-winded, although he's been exceptional this evening. The Long Island Futsal Scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors who have participated on the varsity soccer teams and competed in Winter Indoor Futsal League. It is a great honor and pride that I stand before you to present the Long Island Scholarship, the Futsal Scholarship Award. This scholarship recognizes students who excel academically, exhibit exceptional leadership and athletic skills, and are steadfast in their commitment into maintaining a healthy, substance-free lifestyle. These qualities not only set them apart as exceptional individuals, but also as role models within our community. This year, we have the distinct pleasure of recognizing 5 remarkable individuals who have not only met all the required criteria, but have demonstrated outstanding character in everything they do. Their achievements on and off the field, their dedication to the studies, and their unwavering commitment to leading a healthy and substance-free lifestyle make them truly deserving of this award. It is a great pleasure that I'd like to announce the Long Island Futsal Scholarships Award to I got. They're 2 of my favorites from Slocum, nothing personal. Giovanna Meservi and Rhianna Waring. Rhianna Waring. And we have 3 recipients from the boys team, Trevor Carr, Ryan Navaz, and Zach Walter.
Now to present the Lieutenant Colonel Joseph J. Fente Jr. Memorial Scholarship, Joel Fente.
Good evening. The purpose of this scholarship is to honor my brother, who was a Connetquot graduate in 1982. In June of '86, he was commissioned an infantry officer in the United States Army after graduating from Belmont Abbey College in North Carolina. Joseph was a born soldier and continued to serve his country for 20 years. In May of 2006, he and 9 other soldiers were killed in Afghanistan. It was Joseph's quiet passion that has inspired others to live the way he did. Joseph always led by example and was described as a man of sterling character by his fellow officers. Tonight, we congratulate each of you for all you have accomplished here at Connetquot High School. Your leadership and dedication is what has brought you here today and will continue to keep you on a path to a bright and successful future. My family and I wish you all the best at this time and would like to present the 2024 Lieutenant Colonel Joseph J. Fentel Memorial Scholarship Award to Michael Kerr.
Now to present the St. Joseph CYO Ronkonkoma Jean Walsh Scholarship, as well as the United in Sportsman Scholarship. The one, the only, the esteemed, everybody knows him, Mr. Henry Melchiona, the legend. And Mrs. Walsh.
He told me to keep it short, so I can't say nothing nice about him. But I will about his two secretaries. They're awesome. You have a problem, you call them up. Excuse me. No arguments, no nothing. They try to take care of it as soon as they can. Really appreciate it. You got a great staff. The coaching staff, you're getting older. You're never going to catch up to me. But great job. And it shows in what goes on here. We've had kids from my program, St. Joe CYO, CYA, PAL, and all these other programs that feed the Connetquot School District. We've got kids right now that played for me, CYA, 2 pitchers in the major leagues right now, right? We've had a couple of kids play for the Long Island Ducks. So we're very proud of this. I got 2 of my 4 kids got full free rides, scholarships. And my granddaughter right now is in Florida State on a free ride. I won't say no more, right? Right now I'd like to bring up this young lady, Danielle O'Neill. She started playing for St. Joe CYO soccer in the spring of 2011 at the age of 4. She played there until she was 9 years old, then went on to our travel program. And her father, Brian O'Neill. Is Brian here? Could you stand up, Brian? Thank you for being the coach. Right? Without you guys, and you can talk to all these other sports programs right here. In fact, it was the first thing we mentioned. It's hard to get coaches today. It's really hurting the programs. Thank you, Brian. She then moved on to a travel program, 2-year starter at Connetquot High School varsity team. She was also the senior year captain, and she will be going to the University of South Carolina in the fall studying science. And also, I want to say the last name is O'Brien. That's Irish, right? Well, guess what? I just found out a couple of minutes ago, the luck of the Irish, she's getting another check. You can tell him. Come on. Tell him. Come on.
I hate speaking in front of people. My children, all 5 of them, Eugene's children, all were Connetquot athletes. They all won scholarships. And my older son, Joey, wanted to give back. And in honor of his father, he's going to match the scholarship for Danielle.
That's pretty cool, huh? Okay, we have another scholarship here. They wanted to change it this year, but I said no. We have a United in Sportsmanship. They wanted to make it the Henry Melchiona Scholarship. I said, can I die first? How the hell do I get up here and talk about myself? Oh, boy. This girl that I'm having coming up here now is really special. She, when I first saw her in gymnastics, I said, what is she doing there? Every year she got better and better. And she has the personality second to none. She matches me. She really does, right? She gives it right back to me. She's an awesome person. She helped, and I think her coach is going to come over. Coach is here, am I right? And she'd say what she's accomplished in gymnastics. But I tell you this right now, if I had another grandchild, I wish it was her. She's a great kid. Jordan Bowl, could you please come up? I tried. A little humor to it.
So we were setting the record for the quickest ceremony. That's gone. But we love Henry. Thank you, Henry, for everything he's done. And right after the ceremony, if anybody wants to stay, Henry does about an hour and a half shtick to stand up. It's pretty entertaining. Now to present the Richard Lacasse Memorial Scholarship, Robert DeLillo. And Scott Yarnell to help him out here.
Good evening. The Richard J. Lacasse Memorial Scholarship is in memory of my close friend Rich, a 1986 graduate who left this world way too soon. Joining me on stage is Scott Yarnell, a 1986 student athlete himself, and more importantly, one of Rich's closest childhood friends. This scholarship memorializes Rich's life, his spirit, his love of sports, and the camaraderie of being part of a team. And most importantly, staying positive and courageous in the face of challenges and adversity. Those are the things we look for each and every year in our recipients. And this year's winner is a young lady who exemplifies a do not quit attitude, who works hard each day on being the best person she can be, and who overcomes any adversity that comes her way. So please join me in congratulating Daniela Hernandez.
Okay, so again, I want to thank all our benefactors. That's our scholarship portion of the ceremony. This community, as you can see, gives so much back. We really appreciate it. You're getting these young student athletes off to a good start. And a lot of the people that came up here, they don't just come to present a scholarship. These are the men and women in this community that run so many of our youth leagues and our booster clubs, and we really appreciate everything you do. Thank you. And now, we're going to go a little bit out of order. We're going to get to our awards that our coaches voted on. We will go out of order of the program because we have some coaches and athletes that have to get to another ceremony. If you're interested, if you look at each award in the program, it's very distinctive, the description that is. And we do that on purpose because, to say good athlete and a good citizen and all that, it's kind of, well, all these kids are that. So we're looking for something very specific within each award that makes sense and kind of correlates to that particular athlete. So, very prestigious award. We're starting off with the New York State Athletic Excellence Award, and I'm not going to go through all the descriptions. They're in the program if you're interested. But legendary, phenomenal varsity wrestling coach Bill Santoro. It will come up along with Mike Austin. And our legendary swimming coach, Alex Chicalone. And he doesn't want to come up, but we're going to invite Anthony Melfi, assistant wrestling coach, to come up. How long has Melf been with you? 34 years. Yeah. Coach Melfi has been Coach Santoro's assistant for 34 years and was his first county champion. So you could figure out the math as far as how long Coach Santoro's been here. One of the best ever.
Jane Medina, come on up, please. While Jane's on the way up, I want to extend my personal congratulations on your retirement to Coos. We're going to miss you down the gym. They don't make them any better than Chris Mano, I can tell you that. Stand right here. People want to see you, stud. As captain, Jade Medina led the wrestling team to a record of 20 wins and 1 loss. He also led the team to another league title and a second-place finish in Suffolk County for dual meets. He set a new school record for the most wins in a single season, 49 wins. He led the team in pins. Jaden pinned 30 opponents. He is now a member of the Suffolk County Century Club. He's a 2-time league champion and All-County in 2024. Jaden qualified for the state tournament in Albany, but he was unseeded. The state wrestling tournament is a grueling 2-day event. Jaden upset several seeded wrestlers to eventually earn all-state honors. Connetquot's New York State Athletic Excellence Award goes to Jaden Medina. Also presenting the next award will be Coach Mike Austin.
I'm going to ask Lara Booth to come up, Lara Booth alum to come up. Lara is an exceptional athlete, teammate, and person. Lara has been a member of our team for her entire high school career. In this time, she's racked up incredible resume, including tying the school record in pole vault, 2 county championships, and 2 Long Island championships. Lara has gone to state championships twice and finished in the top 12 both times. During last year's spring state qualifier, Lara injured herself early in the meet, decided to keep going despite significant pain, and still finished just outside of making it to state a 3rd time. This year, Lara went to state qualifier meet. She tied for the lead, and because of a technicality, did not unfortunately make it. Lara, as I said, is the school record holder. She is an exceptional athlete. Lara will not be doing track in college because, if you can imagine this, she's actually better at diving than she's a pole vault. So I'm going to step aside and allow her diving coach to say a couple words as well.
Thanks, Coach. I'm not Lara's diving coach. I am the swimming coach. Sheila could not be here tonight.
But it is an absolute great honor to honor this young lady. Lara's been on the swimming and diving team since she's been 8th grade. And since that point, not only has she been a big point scorer for us, but she's qualified for the county championship and placed top 6 since she's in 9th grade. She's made the state meet since her junior year and finishing in the sophomore year, and finishing in the top 20, placing 9th and 5th overall in the entire state. Exceptional, as I said, she's an exceptional young lady. She owns the 6-dive school record, and she also broke the Suffolk County and still holds the Suffolk County 6-dive record. As you heard, she's an exceptional athlete, track and field as well. She was the recipient of the Phys Ed Leadership Award this year, and I'm proud to say she'll be attending Towson University, D1, and diving for them as well. And just to kind of wrap it up, I know she asked to go to her dinner, but she is a tremendous team player, always putting her teammates before her own needs. She was a great leader for us, leading her team into an undefeated league championship this season. So without further ado, Lara Booth alum, couldn't be more proud of her.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to Jaden and Lara. Again, a reminder, as soon as we have the gold plates, we will call you out of class in the next couple of days. We'll give you a gold plate, which you could put on the plaque. Now to present the Coaches Award, John Zambrisky, Coach Zambrisky, our head field hockey coach, Ms. Jen Piscatelli, our head gymnastic coach, Ms. Samantha Prince, and once again, Mike Austin. As they come up, yeah, you could applause. Did somebody start clapping? Okay, yeah, good coaches. You know, we also have a lot of assistants. Deanna Farrell's up for like the 5th time. The assistants do so much, and the head coaches appreciate their work, and that's why they come up as well.
Good evening. I sat considering what are some characteristics that coaches look for in athletes. Traits that make them stand out, and here are a few that I came up with. Resiliency, organizational skills, coachability, flexibility, intelligence, good communicator, humility, leadership, and passion. It should be no secret that coaches, on especially the varsity level and higher, want to win. And to do it, they look for players with a passion for their sport. Passion shows a coach that you're willing to work hard to improve and help the team win. Passion means a willingness to push yourself through adversity. Passion shows a coach your dedication to doing what's needed to make yourself and the team better. If you looked up passion in the dictionary, the picture of this athlete would be there. Only starting the sport in 9th grade, which is unusual, and when COVID hit, and having another commitment, making her miss out on what would be the spring season. We normally play in the fall. I'm not a good spring season coach. It was super cold. She came out in 11th grade with vengeance. Not only did she prove herself to the team, she deserved a spot on the varsity, but also to myself. She, with the help of her teammates, made the playoffs and brought us to the next 2 rounds where we would end up losing to the state championship team. The summer of 12th grade, I could not bottle up everything she was bringing to the team, gathering teammates for summer league, holding impromptu field hockey dates, educating younger athletes at summer camp, and becoming one of the captains of the team. She once again was an integral part of us making the postseason. This year, she earned the All-Classification Award from the Suffolk County Field Hockey Coaches Association. Not only does she put her whole self into field hockey, but she also is an award-winning competitive dancer. She dances approximately 18 hours a week outside of school and then teaches younger children to love dance as much as she does. I forgot to mention that she also holds a 100.7 GPA. Next year, she's going to be a huge loss with her not being a part of our team, but she's going on to do big things. She will be attending Oklahoma City University, where she will be majoring in dance performance. I wish to congratulate Shay Lavery on earning this prestigious Coaches Award. Shay, take in these moments, live in them, and use them to soar even higher. Congratulations.
Can I call Chloe Young up to stage? Just want to see if we can embarrass her a little bit. So the Coaches Award is meant for an athlete whose presence alone makes the team better. Chloe is the epitome of that definition. From the second Chloe began running for this team, there's a noticeable difference in the mood and energy of the team. That's not to say that Chloe's contributions were strictly emotional support. Chloe is a star on the track and while jumping. Just to give you a couple bullet points, I was told I have to keep this short. Chloe was the MVP of the winter track team. She was all league in the 55 hurdles, 55 dash, and 4x2. League champ in the 55 hurdles, all county in the 55 hurdles, county champion in the 55 hurdles. She was all sectional in the 55 hurdles and all Long Island in the 55 hurdles. Qualified for nationals in the 55 hurdles, which is not an easy thing to do. She is currently number 2 all time in Connetquot history in the 55 hurdles. That was winter track. Spring track, she was all league in 4 separate events. She's top 10 hurdler in the state, has won every event she did in a dual meet this year. Every event. She's all county in the long jump, 100 hurdles, 4x1, county champ in the long jump, state qualifier in the long jump and the 100 hurdles. She leaves tomorrow morning to go do that. She is number 3 all-time in the 100 hurdles, number 2 all-time in the long jump by 1 inch, right there, which she's going to have a shot to try to break this weekend. She's currently ranked top 15 in the state in both the long jump and the hurdles. Chloe is truly one of the best athletes to ever walk through the doors of Connetquot. I'm going to now let her gymnastics coach say Chloe.
Chloe has excelled throughout her years on the varsity gymnastics team. She is a powerful yet graceful gymnast. She is amazing to watch. She puts her whole heart into the sport. She always worked hard each practice. She put in 110% each meet. And her determination, drive, dedication to the sport helped lead the team to place 3rd at the county championships. Chloe also qualified for individual counties this season on bars. And not only did Chloe better herself each practice, but she would push her teammates to become better as well. She was someone the underclassmen looked up to and someone I relied on to keep the energy high all season. So we are very proud and honored for her to receive the Coaches Award.
All right. The board recipient, Mr. Trevor Carr, please come and join me, please. Trevor was an all-county, all-conference goalkeeper in senior year. He was a senior all-star game starter goalkeeper, 9 shutouts at 18 competitions this fall, team captain, and the Executive Cup Summer League. It's a college showcase run through Suffolk and Nassau County. He was the tournament MVP. He excels outside on his club team as well. Trevor has the unique ability to motivate, organize, and lead his teammates, much like a seasoned quarterback, guiding his team through challenging moments. His leadership on the field has been instrumental in inspiring his team to persevere even when the odds were against us. He kept us alive in a lot of games early in the games this year. Trevor's personal journey is truly inspiring. Amidst personal hardships, Trevor has remained steadfast in pursuing his goals. His commitment to playing Division I soccer at Stony Brook University is testament to his resilience and determination. His dedication to self-improvement is evident in his daily routine. He tirelessly works on his skills during training and spends countless hours in the gym to enhance his fitness. Beyond his own development, Trevor takes the time to mentor younger players, demonstrating his leadership and commitment to the sport, teaching footwork and skills to some of the youth in our community, developing future T-Bird soccer stars. He exemplifies the essence of excellence of the exceptional athlete and leader. The impact he has made on our team goes far beyond his remarkable saves and athletic abilities. He has inspired us all with his strength of character and unwavering dedication. Trevor's journey serves as a testament to the transformation, power of sports, and resilience in human spirit. Trevor has been a dream to our coaching staff and embodies outstanding sportsmanship, resilience, and skill. It's a great pride, Trevor. I'll give this award to you. Congratulations.
Thank you and congratulations. By the way, you're welcome to stay after and get individual shots. Obviously, we do our male and female athlete award pictures together, but certainly hang around and take some pictures after. Take your time. And now to present the Phil Karstad Memorial Scholar Athlete Award. Varsity girls tennis coach Amy Cohen and varsity boys track coach Shelby White.
The CTA Phil Karstad Memorial Scholar Athlete Award recipient is Katerina Papandan. Come on up. Katerina is exceptional both on the tennis court and in the classroom. On the tennis court, Katerina has been a starting singles player, top 4 in the school for 6 straight years. Only one other time has the player had the skill level to accomplish this feat. She was all-division for 2 years and an all-county player for 4. She's finished top 16 in the county 3 times. Katerina is a 3-time captain, which is a first. This year, she led the team to a 5th place county finish. In case you haven't heard, it's the best we've finished as a tennis program. In the classroom, she's exceptional. She finished the year ranked 7th in a class with a GPA of 102.3. She is a member of numerous clubs in the school: National Honor Society, Business Academy, Connetquot Leadership Council, Athletes Helping Athletes. She was vice president of the DECA, to name a few. She also found time to volunteer in both the school and in the community. Perhaps one of her biggest accolades is that she had an independent historical paper published in the Concord Review. This paper is not a national paper, but rather a global paper. Hers was one of 22 chosen globally from around the world. Pretty impressive. Katerina has been the heart and soul of the team, and she will be missed dearly next year. She is continuing her education at the University of Texas at Austin. Go Longhorns. Congratulations, Katerina.
Your male recipient of the Phil Karstad Memorial Scholar Athlete Award presented by the CTA is Bishal Das. As he walks up here to talk a little about Bishal, he is earning the Scholar Athlete Award this year because he has a GPA of 102.98. Which is outstanding. And I don't know if anybody here has ever been to a track and field invitational, but track and field invitationals usually last like 7 or 8 hours long. And that's every single weekend. Not to mention always having 2 or 3 dual meets throughout the week as well, which last 3 hours plus. So if you factor in all the time spent actually competing and then try and factor in where they get the time to study, I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just deal with the track portion of stuff. But we have several individuals who are absolutely outstanding in the classroom as well as on the track, and a few of his athletic accomplishments, in addition to his near 103 GPA, he's a two-time all-county athlete in the pole vault outdoors. He is a two-time all-county athlete in the pole vault indoors. He has made the trip to states twice in his 4 years here. He has also been a part of our all-county teams. He was the county champion this year on our 4x100 meter relay. He has been a part of our all-county 4x200 meter relay. And in addition to that, as a team, this senior class in particular has been such an important factor in our success. 2012 and 2019 were the first 2 years that we ever had a league title in track and field in school history. Since 2019, we have had, under his senior class, 5 league titles, indoors and out, and 2 outdoor county championships, and 1 indoor county championship. So that has all been done with his senior class here, and he has been a major factor in that. And like I said, I don't know where he finds the time to study, but the kid is absolutely unbelievable athletically and academically. So big round of applause to Bishal Das.
Just like to say, so Phil Kartstad was a major part of this program. He did everything. He was our photographer years ago. He passed away, unfortunately. And it's the Connetquot Teachers Association. It's our teachers union that gives the money, quite frankly, for these scholarships. So we want to thank the CTA, the Connetquot Teachers Union, for recognizing our student athletes, getting it done in the classroom, obviously. I think the 102, GPA is pretty good. 105 maybe next time? No, I'm just kidding. Now to present the Sportsmanship Award, Ryan Kavanaugh and Shelby White. As they come up, I'd just like to announce we had another great Connetquot accolade last week. Legendary gymnastic coach Vera Trular, who was here for a long time, was elected into the Suffolk County Hall of Fame.
Your Thunderbird Sportsmanship Award for males tonight goes to Asher Tabeeg. I heard a couple of yeses right there. I don't know if anybody else heard that. I think that alone kind of shows you why Asher is such a deserving recipient of this award. Come on up, you can smile. With that being said, Asher has 2 emotions. A smile, a big smile, and the biggest frown you've ever seen in your life. 99% of the time, the smile. That 1% is anytime I ask him to run more than 100 meters. And a lot of you know what I'm talking about with that. But Asher Tabeeg is so deserving of this award because every room this kid walks into, he absolutely lights it up. He is loved by all around him. Everybody knows his name. When I first nominated him for this award, I wasn't the only one in the room who thought he was deserving of it. I had other coaches, other teachers who just know him in the classroom or just around the school who are advocating for him because they know how much or how important that this kid is to his teammates and to the others around him. He earned himself homecoming king at the beginning of this year. At our senior nights this year, I asked a couple of underclassmen to come up for the first time. I said, if any underclassman wants to speak about a senior before I speak about them, please do. And everybody had 1 or 2 kids come up. Asher had about 5 freshmen that walked up because they all wanted to talk about him and how he helped them either understand a drill or do something better that can make them more like him. All in doing so, Asher has always been a good sprinter for us, but this year in particular, he earned himself a spot at the All-County meet. He earned himself a spot at the state qualifier indoors, and he earned himself a spot at the Long Island Elite Meet, which is a very, very tough thing to do. You have to be top 24 in your event on all of Long Island, with private schools, Nassau, and Suffolk included. So he did that in the 55-meter dash this year. So all while being a phenomenal athlete, he lights up every room. He busted his butt these past 3 years that he's been with us to put himself into this position. Not only that, inside of the classroom, he's a senior class senator, I believe. Yeah. So he's doing just about everything you can do to be a true T-Bird. And that is why he is so deserving of this award. Your Sportsmanship Award, Asher Tabik. Your name's not going on there yet, but they'll get it to you, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, will Danielle O'Neill please come up? While Daniela comes up, I just would like to say a few words about this incredible young lady that I've had the privilege of knowing for many, many years. Daniela O'Neill embodies not only class and dignity, but also the true spirit of sportsmanship. As a center back on the soccer field, she operates with quiet leadership, never seeking the spotlight, but always ensuring the team's success. Despite her crucial role in defense, Daniela often goes unnoticed. While the headlines reserved for the big scorers and the playmakers, yet when the defense falters, she accepts the responsibility with grace, never pointing fingers or seeking excuses. Throughout her tenure on the varsity soccer team, Daniela has been the model of sportsmanship, consistently uplifting her teammates and leading by example. She understands that success is not just about individual performance, but about the collective effort of the team. Even in moments of adversity, she remains composed and supportive, inspiring those around her to strive for excellence. In the midst of a tough battle this year against North Babylon, Daniela faced a barrage of responsibilities heaped onto her shoulders by the coaches. Despite the mounting pressure, she remained composed and focused. True to her character, she didn't let frustration overwhelm her. Instead, Daniela took a deep breath, stepped onto the field, ready to do her job, which, as always, she did flawlessly. Throughout the game, Daniela exemplified not only her exceptional skill as a center back, but also her unwavering commitment to sportsmanship. Despite the challenges thrown her way, she never wavered in her dedication to the team's success. Her quiet leadership and selflessness were evident as she supported her teammates and led by example. Off the field, Daniela's sportsmanship extends beyond the game. She is known for her humility and integrity, always putting the team's needs above her own, whether it's lending a helping hand to a teammate or representing her school and community with dignity. Daniela's action speaks volumes about her character. As Daniela prepares to transition from high school to college, her legacy of sportsmanship will endure. The Connetquot soccer program, the school district, and our community have been enriched simply by her presence. And her example will continue to inspire future generations of Connetquot athletes. In a world where individual glory seems to often take precedence, Daniela's unwavering commitment to sportsmanship serves as a shining example of what it truly means to be a team player. Daniela, congratulations on an amazing senior career.
Okay, we're getting there. We're down to maybe 4 awards here. The next award, Most Improved Player Award, will be presented by Shelby White and Samantha Prince.
I have the pleasure of presenting the Most Improved Award to a gymnast who has shown major improvements in her skill level throughout her years on the varsity gymnastics team. So will Jordan Bowl please come on up? Jordan has been on varsity since her 9th grade year, and each season her skills, routines, and scores continue to grow. This season specifically, she came into the first day of practice with a newfound confidence and an amazing attitude. She helped set the tone to the amazing season we'd have ahead of us. She created a new floor routine her senior year with an increased skill level, including a double salto tumbling pass and a higher start value. In the first meet this past season, Jordan already scored her highest floor score in her varsity career. From there, she continued to take into account the feedback we give her to grow even further. She was always willing to make adjustments to her routine to help improve her scores every meet. Jordan went from not always competing at the beginning of her varsity career to being a gymnast with high scores that we heavily relied on this past season. She pushed herself each and every practice and encouraged others to do the same, and she helped the team secure 3rd place in the Team County Championships. Her personality, I can go on forever about. She had me laughing until I cried some practices, and she just made everyone on the team feel so comfortable, and I cannot say enough how proud I am of her growth in and out of the sport. I am truly going to miss her next season, and the team will not be the same without her. Congratulations.
And your male recipient of the Most Improved Award goes to Timothy Campbell. I've had the pleasure of coaching Timothy for the past 4 years with the boys indoor and outdoor track and field teams. And the reason he is as deserving of this award as he is track and field is very tough. When you come out as a 9th grader, you're immediately thrown onto the varsity program. You do get a chance, very few chances to compete just against your own age level, your own grade level. However, you're always kind of comparing yourselves to the upperclassmen. So when Timmy first came out and was throwing with us shot put and discus, I remember his freshman year, that kind of weird year that we came back to athletics outdoors all year long. Timmy came out and he was throwing around 32 feet for us in the shot put, which is it's a decent throw. I would say about as average as it gets for a freshman in the shot put. And he was throwing about 66 feet in the discus, which is not so great, but his brother did the same thing to me. So I kind of expected it. However, it was nice to see this tall, strong kid come out. He was about the size of his brother when he was a freshman, so it was great. We knew that we had potential, hopefully, here. The very next year, Timmy went out and threw 41 feet, nearly 42 feet in the shot. So within 1 year, with hard work and dedication, another 10 feet in the shot put, and then nearly doubling his discus, threw over 117 feet in the discus. Huge improvement. Once again, moving from that 10th grade year to his 11th grade year, where now his brother wasn't around and his brother's friends weren't around to help him kind of do the grueling training that they put themselves through. Timmy took it to himself to make sure he was going to outside meets during the summer, training as hard as he could, and doing everything he could to get better at his craft. When they talk about mastering something, they say you put your 10,000 hours in. This kid has put his 10,000 hours in, I promise you that. Now, from that 10th grade year to 11th grade year, he went from 41 feet to 48 feet in the shot put and 141 feet in the discus, improving once again by over 20 feet in that event. And now this final year, Timmy has come out from, like I said, about as average as it gets as a freshman to throwing over 51 feet outdoors with the shot put, over 54 feet indoors. And this past Monday, actually, breaking the school record in the discus as well by throwing 160 feet in the discus. So if you remember that first mark, I said 66. He now throws 160 feet, nearly 100 feet further than when he started, which is remarkable. He has the indoor school record in the shot put and weight throw, and he has the outdoor school record in the discus right now, and he's barely this close in the shot put to that school record. He is truly one of the most improved athletes in Suffolk County, let alone Connetquot history. Timothy Campbell.
Okay, now to present our Spirit Leadership and Cooperation Award, Jess Perry, our varsity boys volleyball coach, and Sal Piscatelli, our varsity girls lacrosse and basketball coach. Coach P's upset. Can we get a little call? We wake up. We only have 3 awards left. Let's go. You're going to miss these days.
I would like to ask Bobby Candela to please come up for the Spirit Leadership and Cooperation Award. As the age-old saying goes, there's no I in team, a grammatical play on the words that is still relevant in sports today. This student athlete is an amazing young man who always puts the team first. Whenever his name is brought up with other teachers or coaches, everyone boasts about how he always makes the class or the team better. And it's happened to me multiple times. Bobby Candela goes above and beyond for the good of the team. He always stepped up to fill any positional gaps we needed without any questions asked. Coach Berger called Bobby the ultimate teammate, always the first to help someone in need. Coach and I agree that Bobby is one of our favorite athletes to have ever coached. Good luck next year at King's College, where Bobby is playing baseball, and congrats on winning the Spirit Leadership and Cooperation Award.
All right. So good evening, everyone. It is my honor to present to you tonight our Female Spirit Leadership and Cooperation Award winner. This award is defined as someone who best exemplifies leadership, spirit, cooperation, and commitment to sports on a varsity level. It is not about personal accomplishments, but more about the dedication, perseverance, and willingness to work for the betterment of the team. As a 9th grader, this young lady made the varsity team and quickly began to not only contribute from a physical standpoint, but learning, absorbing what it meant to be a leader by following. Now imagine 13, 14 years old, you're out there and this is what you see. Someone who is, she's new to this, and she knew instantly that in order to be a leader and in order to lead, she had to follow. Not an easy thing to do. But it didn't stop there, because each year there was growth in maturity and responsibility. She would watch film to help teammates who couldn't understand the game plan, but on the other end of it, she would be looking for ways to help the team bond. She always wanted to sit and talk, still does, and all it would cost was a Starbucks. This young lady had no problem in accepting the responsibility and wanted the team to achieve its goals. I read something today that said humble leaders are willing to pass on credit but absorb criticism, push others higher while making themselves lower, and put the team's desires ahead of their own. If you know this young lady, then you know that this statement couldn't be more than true. Next year, she will be attending Kutztown University, where she will be continuing her lacrosse career. Isabella Montori.
Thank you, coaches. Congratulations, Bobby and Bella. And now to present our comeback player of the year, Coach Perry again and Coach Kavanaugh. By the way, we have 2 awards left. Just a reminder, when we leave, the raffle still will be out there. 4 front row tickets to graduation. And a $100 Amazon gift certificate, and the money is going to the Marty Lyons Foundation, and we're planning to help a Connetquot family in need. And that was run by our athletic council.
Alex Lilly, please come on up. Alex Lilly ended his amazing 11th grade volleyball career as a Suffolk County champion. When the spring came, he injured his foot. His high expectations for his senior year of volleyball seemed derailed. But that did not stop Alex. He put in the work and was on a mission to get back to volleyball. After missing some pretty cool summer volleyball opportunities, he made it back just in time for the season. He may not have gotten to prepare for his senior year the way he wished to, but after his fight back onto the court, he accomplished many accolades. Here's just a few. All-County Tournament, All-County Elite, All-County Academic, Team MVP, 3 times National Training Development Program, Fab 50, and All Long Island News Day. Pretty amazing. Good luck at George Mason University, where Alex will be playing D1 volleyball. Congrats, Alex.
Will Rihanna Waring come on up for the Girls Comeback Player of the Year? Rihanna Waring's story isn't just about soccer. It's a testament to the indomitable human spirit. When she received the devastating news of her ACL tear shortly after her stellar sophomore year, it would have been easy for Rihanna to succumb to the despair and give up on her dreams, knowing she had 12 months of rehab in front of her and a lost junior season. Instead, she chose to fight. Through tears and uncertainty, she found strength within herself, refusing to let adversity define her. As she embarked on her journey of recovery, Rihanna faced countless challenges and obstacles. There were days filled with pain and doubt, moments where the road ahead seemed insurmountable. Yet, with unwavering determination and an unyielding belief in herself, she pressed on. Every grueling rehab session, every setback only fueled her resolve to defy the odds that were stacked against her. Her comeback wasn't just about returning to the field for her senior year. It was about reclaiming her identity, her passion, and her purpose. It was about proving to herself and the world that setbacks are temporary, but her spirit was unbreakable. When Rihanna stepped back onto the field for that senior year, she wasn't just a player for us, but rather a symbol of hope, courage, and triumph. Her presence inspired her teammates, her coaches, and everyone who witnessed her remarkable journey. Rihanna's standout performance during her senior year came on a chilly October afternoon. And trust me, it was nothing short of remarkable. Tasked with the challenging assignment of defending not only one of the top players in all of New York State, but also a teammate from her outside club team, she rose to the occasion with unmatched determination and athleticism. With each move, she demonstrated perseverance, refusing to yield an inch of ground to her opponent. Throughout the game, Rihanna's grace under pressure was evident. She didn't just play defense, she embodied it. Her unwavering focus and dedication to her task were truly admirable. Despite the intense competition, she approached the game with a sense of sportsmanship and respect, never losing sight of the values that define a true athlete. As the final whistle blew, signaling the end of the game, Rihanna's opponent, the All-State player, lay exhausted on the ground, a testament to the battle that they had. But instead of celebrating her victory, Rihanna chose instead to extend a hand of friendship and compassion. With a gesture of true class, she lifted her fallen opponent and embraced her, demonstrating not only her athletic prowess, but also her empathy and kindness. Rihanna went on to be voted by the county coaches as All-Division, a feat that didn't seem possible a year ago. Rihanna's story is a reminder to us all that greatness isn't measured solely by victories or accolades, but by the resilience we show in the face of adversity, the compassion we extend to others, and the grace with which we navigate life's challenges. She reminds us that no matter how daunting the obstacles may seem, with courage, hope, and a belief in ourselves, we can overcome anything. Rihanna Waring isn't just a comeback player of the year. She is an inspiration to us all. Rihanna Waring.
All right. Now, to present the Thunderbird Fortitude and Courage Award, Mr. Rob Berger, our varsity baseball coach, and once again, Coach Piscitelli. As they come up, I'd just like to say it's a really interesting award that we added a couple of years ago. A lot of pressure on athletes today. There's a lot of private training. There's a lot of everything. We don't have to go into it, the social media, et cetera. And to be quite frank, there are fewer and fewer athletes that really, truly perform under pressure when things go poorly. And there's a whole theory on that, but that's not for tonight. The point is, these winners, whoever they are the get-it-done kids. That they may not even be the best athlete on the team, but they want the ball in the big moment. They are not afraid to fail, and that's something we all need to take away moving forward. That failure is going to propel us to success. So, Thunderbird Fortitude and Courage Award.
Bella, I'm sorry I messed up before. You were supposed to come up here first, but Janet, come on up, please. Yes, this award is for Janet. Janet, come on up. So as Jana makes her way up here, I just want to say it's an honor to be able to announce our female Thunderbird Fortitude and Courage Award winner. For some reason, again, as I was looking up quotes and trying to figure out what I was going to say, I looked up Fortitude, and of course Pinterest had something on sale, a canvas, and it said something that, like this, it was, the courage to take action in spite of fear. This young lady lives by these words. It all started in 9th grade, when she was afforded the opportunity to play in a big game because of an upperclassman's absence. Not only did she rise up to the occasion, she took that spot. She ran with it. It's been hers for 4 years. Nobody was taking it from her. There was no decline. There's no downfall. Every year she came in prepared, ready. She knew the role. She knew the job. And I got to tell you, the next person that takes that spot on that defense, they got big shoes to fill, kid. When it's game time, it didn't matter who we were playing. She was not going to be outplayed. In the last 4 years, she's made plays that get the fans out of their seats and her teammates fired up and ready to play. She lets the opponents know the Thunderbirds are here and you better be ready. She is the epitome of what this award means and what it means to be a Thunderbird. Prepared, you won't find many who work harder than she. Tough, just be careful if you call her by the wrong name. She's definitely strong enough to withstand adverse conditions. And pride, she's proud to be a T-Bird. She's proud of her teammates and their efforts. Next year, she'll be continuing her career at Muhlenberg. Congratulations, Jana Weltner.
Okay, before I begin, I would like to thank Coach Unger, who's standing behind me, for his unbelievable courage and strength this year, considering the kid threw probably 1,356 balls to our hitters this year in batting practice. You know, I've been doing this for 26 years, 2 shoulder surgeries, so I'm kind of breaking down. And this young guy, class of 2018, was able to step up and do the right thing for us. So thank you, Coach Unger, for everything that you've done this year. Also, Coach Kavanaugh was up here for a total of 8 minutes and 56 seconds, so I don't care if there's only one word behind me, I'm not letting him outdo me. The Thunderbird Fortitude and Courage Award is given to a senior male and female athlete who has a get-it-done attitude and a competitive edge that keeps them determined, focused, confident, and in control under pressure.
This athlete has the passion and ambition to achieve any objective they set their mind to and welcomes the pressure of the moment. At this time, I would like to call up Nick Pepitone. Nick is a two-sport athlete who's excelled in both baseball and football. It is rare to have such an athlete compete at such a level in one sport, let alone two. Nick was a two-way player for his football team. He played quarterback and defensive back. That in itself is a major accomplishment. I reached out to Coach Konstovich for some stats on Nick, and when I read them, I was absolutely amazed. Now, quick side note. I attended every football game, and I know this guy was going to pitch for us. And when you play quarterback and defensive back, every hit, I felt it for Nick. Nick could have went out of bounds a couple of times. Nah, he lowered his shoulder, he made contact and put stress on me. So thanks a lot for that, pal. I appreciate that. Nick's 3-year career for football are as follows in stats. Quarterback, 179 completions. He threw for 2,800 yards, which is equivalent to 1.59 miles. He had a 57.2 completion percentage. He threw 21 touchdowns. He had 179 rushing attempts as a quarterback, which set a school record. 990 yards rushing, which set a record as quarterback for Connetquot. He averaged 5.5 yards per carry, another record for a quarterback at Connetquot. 15 rushing touchdowns, another record for a quarterback at Connetquot. He had 3,798 total yards with 36 total touchdowns. That's just at quarterback. As defensive back, he had 104 tackles in his career. 5 tackles for a loss, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery, 3 forced fumbles, and 9 pass breakups. He was a 2023 All-League player, a 2024 All-County player, Team MVP in 2024, Offensive Player of the Year in 2024, Top 100 player preseason for Newsday. In 3 years, he never missed a game, and the last year, he was a two-way player. In the fall, Nick will be attending Connetquot College, where he continues his academic and athletic career in football and possibly baseball. As far as baseball goes, Nick was a 3-year varsity pitcher for Connetquot. Nick never missed a game and was the top pitcher on our staff for the last 3 seasons. His stats are as follows. He is part of 3 league championships, 5 in a row. He is a 2023 All-League selection, a 2024 League 2 Player of the Year nominee, 2024 All-County selection, a 2024 preseason Top 100 Newsday selection, a 2024 preseason Axis Baseball All-County selection. He was part of our 18-win season, which included a 13-game win streak. He helped us finish #1 in Suffolk County. His career stats at Connetquot: 86.5 innings pitched, 47 hits. For us non-baseball fans, that's really good. 13 earned runs in his 3 years. 123 Ks is close to the school record. It's only second to Joe Savino, who's about to get drafted out of the University of Virginia. His ERA was 1.21. His batting average against was 136. He had 10 wins and 2 saves. As I stated before, this award is given to an individual who can get it done and never fears the pressure of the moment. In Nick's best moment, he showed why he fits this category more than most. On May 17th, we played our first playoff game against Walt Whitman. It was a marathon game that extended to the 12th inning. For anyone that doesn't know, we play 7-inning games. The game went so long, it went to the next day. Well, in Nick's game, he pitched 8 innings in dominant fashion. He struck out 10 and let up no runs. On short rest, 4 days later, Nick was asked to take the mound one more time against the same team, Walt Whitman. This time, he pitched 7 innings, struck out 15, and got us the win. Nick wanted the ball and dominated. I asked him, Nick, how you feeling? His response, great, coach. I turned around and he grabbed his shoulder. He didn't think I saw it, but I saw it. As a coach, you don't get many Nick Pepitones in your career. I've been blessed to coach him over the last few years. Next year, Nick, it will be hard to replace you. But I promise you this, we're going to win the whole damn thing next year, and you will be on our mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's winner of the Thunderbird Fortitude and Courage Award goes to Nick Pepitone.
Amazing. Pressure. Watching your kids play sports is not easy. Pitcher, a goalie in lacrosse, your daughter on a gymnastic beam, not easy. We come to our final award, Outstanding Athlete of the Year. To present that is Coach Alex Ciccalone and once again, Coach Kavanaugh.
Will Giovanni Meservi please come up for our Connetquot Female Athlete of the Year? As she comes up, a few stats about G. Never ever left the field since the ninth grade year. We actually tried to pull her up as an eighth grader, but her other soccer commitments held her. She was a 4-time All-League, 3-time All-Division, 2-time All-County, 2-time All-Preseason Long Island, New York State, All-Region, you name it, Team MVP, anything else we could say about G, I'll do that now. I'll give you a little bit of background about this incredible athlete that we will never be able to replace. To be crowned Athlete of the Year in a district teeming with exceptional talent is a testament to G's Meservi's remarkable dedication and skill. She is fondly known as G throughout Connetquot. Her presence on the field and in the hallways is synonymous with excellence. While some athletes spread themselves across multiple sports, G's singular focus on soccer has led her to extraordinary heights. Devoting herself year-round to the Sousa Soccer Academy, a perennial contender on the national stage, G's commitment to her craft is unwavering. A mere glance at her play reveals the depth of her abilities. With a blend of tenacity and grace, she fearlessly throws herself into every challenge, emerging victorious time and time again. Yet it is not just her physical prowess that sets G apart. It's her raw strength, courage, and unyielding determination she brings to the field. Matched only by her boundless heart, G's spirit is as determined as it is inspiring. Whether she's defending her goal with unwavering resolve or surging forward with ferocious intent, ripping free kicks through opposing goalies' hands, sending her teammates through with pinpoint precision passing, G's passion for the game is palpable to all in attendance. Many leaving not really understand the athlete that they just witnessed. As a 4-year starter, G has been instrumental in Connetquot's resurgence as a dominant force in the county. Whether fueled by unwavering belief in herself, G has consistently demonstrated her refusal to be defeated. Time and time again, she has risen to the occasion, overcoming obstacles with unparalleled determination and resiliency. As G prepares to embark on the next chapter of her journey at Division I Marist College in the fall, there's no doubt that her new team will benefit greatly from her presence. And while they may have an idea of the player they are getting, there's a part of me that believes no one truly comprehends the magnitude of having G on their team. Throughout her tenure at Connetquot, G has effortlessly breezed through every goal and challenge that we set before her, leaving no doubt she will continue to do so at the collegiate level. In G, Marist College is gaining more than just a talented athlete. They are inheriting a force of nature. a relentless competitor whose drive and determination has no bounds. As she sets her sights on new heights, there's no doubt that G will continue to leave a trail of success in her wake, inspiring all those who have the privilege of witnessing her journey. As she accepts the title of Athlete of the Year, to be enshrined forever on our walls, one day future Hall of Famer, top 5 soccer player in the history of Connetquot, G's journey serves as a poignant reminder of the power of perseverance and the pursuit of one's dreams. Her unwavering dedication and relentless pursuit of excellence inspire all who know her. In a world where success is often measured by trophies and titles, G reminds us that true greatness lies in the unwavering pursuit of one's passions and the unyielding commitment to her craft. Athlete of the Year, Giovanni Meservi. Congratulations.
Thanks, Coach. Those are beautiful words. Sometimes I hate going after Coach because it's like giving a pep talk after Vince Lombardi, you know? Anyway, male, Athlete of the Year. It gives me great honor to present this prestigious award. This young man shows an absolute tremendous commitment to training, pushing through the boundaries, and most certainly setting a benchmark for the future generations here at Connetquot. This young man has been a member of the varsity team since 8th grade. This year he qualified in the 50 free and 100 free for the New York State Championships, and he was part of our 200 and 400 freestyle state championship relay. He was a county champion in the 100 butterfly, and he was part of our 400 freestyle county championship relay team. This year at the state meet, he was a state runner-up. He was 2nd overall in New York State in the 100 freestyle and 4th in the 50 freestyle in the entire state. At the New York State meet, he was voted by Section 11 as having the best sportsmanship and was recognized at the New York State Championship. This year at our all-county dinner, he was voted by the Section 11 coaches as Swimmer of the Year. Very proud of him for that. This young man holds 10 out of the 12 school records in Connetquot history. This year, breaking 9 of them in the 200 IM, the 50 free, the 100 free, 100 fly, 100 back, and the 100 breast, which was from 1982. We finally got it off the board. He was also part of the 3 relay breaking teams. This year he earned all county and all state honors. He was also all Long Island in about 8 events, which means he was top 3 between Suffolk and Nassau County. And his 50 free and 100 free time were the #1 time in Long Island. This year he attended nationals, and out of 1,600 athletes, placed 33rd in the 100 freestyle nationwide. If that wasn't enough, this year he was selected for Newsday All Long Island team, first team. This young man has shown us what it means to dream big and strive for greatness. He's one of the most talented swimmers that I've been blessed to coach in my 30 years here at Connetquot. I want to personally thank him for allowing me to be his coach. I want to thank his parents for entrusting me all these years. Without further ado, Athlete of the Year, Tristan Weingarten. I just want to say Tristan is walking out of here as the most decorated swimmer in Connetquot history. Congratulations. And he will be swimming at Adelphi University on scholarship. Proud of him.
Congratulations to Giovanna and Tristan. Before we say goodnight, seniors, just remember, please be safe. We mentioned that at the college recognition ceremony down the stretch. Be safe, make healthy decisions, and enjoy June. It's a special time in your life. Thank you to our coaches. You could see how much they love these kids and what they put into it, just how they speak about them. Thank you to the parents. You've done a great job. Athletes, continue to dare greatly. You never, ever live with those cold, timid souls. You're the best. Enjoy.